Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel outside the target demographic. Today I'm going to be trying to tackle the rust I see forming on my serpentine belt pulleys, so let's get started. This one should be relatively quick. We have a wire bristle brush that I'm going to try scrubbing away as much of the surface rust as I can. We're going to follow that up with some white lithium grease on a rag. We're going to spray the rag, wipe it down. I had previously done a video on the front and rear differential and manual transmission gearbox oil replacements. Look at my channel for that video if that is something of interest to you. While I was underneath the car, we had some surface rust like this, and I didn't bother, since I didn't have the leverage or the time, to scrub that. But just by using the white lithium grease on the rag, it changed the color, and if this sticks around for a while, it will help prevent rust, protects from moisture, and leaves a thick layer of grease. So we already have the rust, but protects from moisture is going to help prevent the rust. And basically what this is oxidized metal. If it doesn't have oxygen, it can't oxidize. Leaving a layer of white lithium grease will prevent the oxygen from getting to it. Oxygen. So let's go ahead and get started. We have a before the brush and our afters. So the rust is absolutely going to be there, right? You can't really get rid of rust, but we can prevent it. In my case, I guess I should have opened with the credentials. 2018 Subaru Forester, 75,000 miles on the clock in Ohio, the rust belt. So we have the rust and we have a belt. Haha. While you're in here, go ahead and check your serpentine belt. We're looking for any cracks or dry rotting, anything like that. Feel that it still has some tension. Make sure everything's good in there. Look around the rest of your engine bay. You're already taking the time. But you can tell the color's already changed and the rust has been coated. You could probably use a toothbrush if you really want to get super aggressive in there. I will have to report back with a long term on this, but the science is sound. It will help prevent it from growing any further than it already has. I wouldn't spray it directly in here. I don't know how flammable it is or how long it hangs around as a residual. I don't know what it would or could do to the belt. As far as degradation, I would imagine you could lead to some slippage. This isn't super duper tensioned. So putting something slick in between the surface you want spinning and the surface designed to make it spin is probably not the best idea, which is why we are applying with the rag. So pretty straightforward. Did work pretty well on the stuff underneath the car. I think that'll get me until just before winter. I have been converted to linseed oil. The more I use it, the more I research it. It seems to be a old world kind of solution to a lot of modern problems. Not only is it an oil, so it will penetrate into rust, into these individual nooks and crannies and all. As it dries, it solidifies into essentially a clear coat. So it hangs around for a while. That clear coat of solid, clear material is probably going to last longer than a fluid film on something that by design is going to be spinning at ridiculous RPMs in a very hot engine bay, probably boiling away. But I'll be doing linseed oil on the bottom of the car. This is something that I can do in 3-4 minutes a time, maybe every other month, whatever you want to do. But it has been making a difference so far, and I'll try and report back with a long-term result on that as well. So super simple. Get to know your car, guys. Very basic, simple maintenance, and I will be less likely to have to replace these, I imagine, relatively expensive components and have downtime with the car and stuff like that. So again, while you're in here, check your hoses, make sure that this is malleable and pliable. Make sure you don't have any spray misting or anything like that anywhere. Make sure everything is good to go, and get to know your car a little bit. So this is outside the target demographic. As always, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Any questions, comments, concerns you have, leave them in the comments section below, and I will catch you guys in the next video.